Good morning, everyone. This is Professor Hills, a short video for our class Introduction to Ethics, Philosophy 2306 here at St. Philip's College for the spring semester of 2025. And today is Thursday, the 27th of February, 2025. And we're looking at discussion number 6, the Nash family, which in preparation for that, we read chapter 7 in our textbook, Doing Ethics by Lewis Vaughn. So we were reading this week, chapter 7, looking at virtue ethics, and then now also getting ready this weekend for our Sunday night deadline to come up and do the Nash family. The last 2 weekends, we had a chance to look at some case studies involving students, the group study problem, and then the student cartoon. And so it turns out that we're now going to switch back to an interesting medical ethics case, which I think lines up with the virtue ethics piece. And so I want, it's an interesting case. It's an older case. It was a case of first impression, meaning it had just come up because of changes in the technology, which gave the Nash family some options which were not available to families before that. And again, this can be kind of a deceptive case study in that, I'm almost 100%. But it turns out that a lot of people look at they look at the case study and they think, oh, this is simple, which is there was a couple, they had a daughter who was sick. They talked to the doctors, they did something, and it worked. They saved their daughter. It has a happy ending because their daughter is well, and, they have a larger family at the end. They now have 2 children. So, but there's a lot of issues kicking around in this particular case. You've got to think about, is it morally and ethically permissible? Is it something that you approve of? Do you find it to be right or wrong, the actions that they take? Because, again, got to be clear about this. They created a human being as a medical therapy for their daughter. And it worked. Now, is that a good reason to have a baby, to create a whole new human being? Now, these issues, which get brought up when you start talking about it and looking at it, as you see in the module, they were the source for what became a fictionalized version in the novel and the movie, both of which are quite good, by the way. I recommend them. But they're the kind of the fictionalized version, which they made changes to make it a little bit more dramatic and a little bit more compelling. Although there's plenty of drama in this, the actual case. But remember, we want to stay focused on the Nash family and what actually happened. So there's plenty of information about them because they were the first one to go through this process. Now, kind of the jury's in on this, which is that it worked for them. It became a proven technology. And now this is a common practice in the United States. This happens every day in fertility clinics around the country. So it's quite common. But I'm not sure if common equates to, something that you would find morally justified. And that's the thing that I'm curious about. Do you think that they made the right call, the Nash family? Do you think we should stop doing it now? Plenty of people think so, by the way. But it is it's controversial. But it is common practice as well. So, but then it raises all kinds of interesting questions, from old questions about eugenics to questions that are profoundly philosophical, like, what is a good reason to have a child? And are there good moral grounds for telling people not to have children? or is that totally up to individuals and couples? Yeah, it gets tricky fast, actually. So I'm gonna I'm gonna spend a little more time talking about this tomorrow. I'll do another video tomorrow, and so anyway, I'll catch up with you guys. I'll send out an announcement because I've got some stuff about the grading that I'll put into an announcement through the Canvas shell. But I just wanted to let you know it's Thursday, the 27th. We're reading chapter 7 in our textbook doing ethics. We're looking at the Nash family case study for this weekend. And I'll try to also get caught. I need to get caught up also with the messages. So I'll do that as well. Anyway, I'm in the office working on that today. If you need anything, I did have a student who called me today, and I wanted to let you know, please, you've got my number. You're always welcome and free to call me. That's not a problem. If you got questions, try to reach me through Canvas. If not, you can call, text. I just want to make sure you know you're always welcome to reach out to me and can reach me. All right, take care. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Take care.